Good morning. How are my blessed ladies and my blessed gents? How are you all doing? I hope you all are having an amazing morning, an amazing week. Happy Wednesday. So I've tried to make this video a couple times. I've been trying to do this since like 6. It's 7:45, almost 8 o'clock now. And I've been trying to do this message to say my piece and to just put this out here. But so I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna push it through, and what it is what it is. What's gonna be. Don't let people try to distract you. Don't let people try to take your energy. Don't do it. Say your piece, and if people are shaken by that and they feel some type of way, let them be so. And if they try to attack you, you do everything that you can to document it, to protect yourself, to defend yourself. You understand? Whether that's physical or spiritual attacks, okay? And a lot of times I'll be talking about spiritual attacks when I'm talking spiritual attacks most of the time when I'm referring to stuff, because a lot of times we are under attack spiritually. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on, and has been, not just in these times, but in times period. Like, that's literally what the Bible is for. I think I have a video talking about, the Bible and how there's nothing new under the sun. And so my message today for um, is about your intuition. Your intuition is your second brain. Your brain and your intuition is connected. You know how they say your gut and your brain are the same? Yes, they are. They're connected. And so your crown chakra and your solar plexus chakra are definitely aligned. And so one of the things that happen, a lot of truth seekers and truth tellers, we've seen that when they come out and they tell their truth, they're attacked for it. And that is definitely true. Physically and spiritually, you are attacked for telling your own truth. And I was recently attacked for telling my truth in a workspace. I, um, Before I started working, with these people, with this organization that I was working with, I let them know a few things about me, and a few boundaries that I had, that I asked that not to please not be crossed. And everyone said, okay, yes, that's respectable. We get it. We will respect those. It's understandable. However, my boundaries were not respected. They were pushed. They were pushed. And that's something that people who feel like um, they just can, and they feel like if they're comfortable with you, that's another thing. If people feel like they're comfortable with you, they feel like they can pretty much do anything. And so this is where intuition pops in. So my intuition was telling me, you might want to pay attention. My intuition, she wasn't getting a good feeling or whatever. And of course I wasn't listening, but I knew better. And she was like, okay, just giving me warnings. And sure enough, but it also shed light, on more knowledge, that I need, but it also confirmed to me that my intuition is never wrong about what she tells me. She's very, very smart and intelligent, and she's always right about things. And so she told me, she said, that woman that you're working with, she ain't no good. And you can tell she ain't no good by the things that she asks and she says, and the context of questions and the things that she brings up to you, and I was just like, yeah, you're right. But you also know that you can tell she's this is me having a conversation with my intuition as I do. And so, I have a conversation with her, and I'm like, but you can tell, she obviously isn't stable. You can tell, but hey, sometimes those pink people, they have ways to manipulate things, and so of course that's what she did. And she crossed the boundary not once but twice. And so the second time that she crossed it, I spoke and I shared my piece, and I said, not only do I know that you did it, I actually have video footage, I have evidence. And so um, I just told my truth. That's what I did, and I've been attacked since telling my truth by that individual. You know, saying that this individual knows of my boundaries and she crossed my boundaries not once but twice. And in order for me to keep working with this individual, I need this individual, you know, y'all to understand that you guys really need to respect my boundaries the same way that I would respect boundaries that you know, if you guys place boundaries. And so, in telling my truth, I was being attacked for the last couple of days, and then so yesterday it finally came to forefront. And this person tried to pretend like they just didn't do anything. You know, oh, I didn't. You know, it turned into no one appreciates me. I don't feel worthy, and I don't. You know how white women do. It's always they don't feel appreciated. They don't feel worthy. Oh, everyone's coming down on me. Oh, you know. And so you know the blue eyes had to start up waterworks, and I was just like, girl, bye. Bull fucking shit, bitch, because you knew exactly what the fuck you were doing. You knew exactly what you weren't supposed to be doing. And you were called out. And then after you were called out, you decided to attack me energetically. You tried to put spiritual warfare against me, bitch. And that's something that you don't do. And so the thing is that, you know, she doesn't know me. While we've had conversations and we've exchanged, you know, tidbits and stories and things, bitch doesn't mean you know me. And you, the one thing that she did that was very bad was cross me spiritually and attack me spiritually. I felt my energy trying to be attacked. I felt it. I know what happens when people are pulling my energy. I know exactly what it feels like. I know exactly what it feels like, what it sounds like, what it looks like, all of it. And the fact that after the shit hit the fan yesterday, and now that the energy has evaporated, like that feeling has evaporated, it's confirmation. I'm in my confirmation right now, and I can feel there's some backpedaling on the other end, and I'm not letting nobody motherfucking backpedal no more. From now on, you cross me in any type of way, it's coming back to you, because what you put out is what you get back, and I believe in that so heavily. I'm rooted in that so heavily, because that's the motherfucking truth. What you put out is what you get back, whether it's physically, energetically, spiritually, whatever, mentally, whatever. And I'm not playing with folks. When I put a boundary around, it's for a reason. Just the way I have to respect other people's boundaries. It's like with fences around a house. You have to respect that. It's a boundary. You can't just cross that fence and go in people's yards like that. You can't do that with people's energy either. If someone sets a boundary and tells you with their mouth, hey, can you not do this? I don't like this. I can't tolerate when this happens. So can you please? And people are trying to push that and say, oh, well, you know, this, but maybe if I, no, a boundary is a boundary. And that's something that I think everyone needs to learn is once a boundary is placed, you're not supposed to break that boundary or make it flexible. It's a boundary. It's supposed to keep you in line. You're not supposed to break that. And that's the thing. And that's why I hate people say rules are meant to be broken. Okay, whatever. I don't. That sounds so fucking dumb to me. And maybe I'm too serious of a person or too literal. I don't know. But when people are trying to put things in place and then turn around and break those, it doesn't make sense to me. I just. I'm not flustered or irritated by the situation that happened. I'm totally okay with it because I saw it coming, and I'm okay. But the fact is, we're um homegirl trying to pretend like she doesn't know, and then trying to hold something over me um is crazy for her. It's going to be crazy for her. And so all I have to say to you, girl, is you will reap what you sow. And you fucked around and you did some shit that you should not have done, and then you're trying to renege and you're trying to backpedal on it, and then you wonder why you really don't have friends, and you wonder why your relationships or your friendships don't last, and you wonder why people side eye you, then you wonder why the mother-in-law be side eyeing you. Like you just because you're white doesn't mean people supposed to like you. Just because you have a brown husband doesn't mean people supposed to like you. Doesn't mean that you know every fucking thing. And just because you cry out of them little blue eyes don't mean that someone gonna have sympathy for you. Because you fucking know better. You're at the age where you fucking know better. Or someone that sits on TikTok all goddamn day like you do, you fucking know better. And you white motherfuckers that wanna put yourself in places where black people are at, But then you want to be low key racist, or you want to be low key manipulative, or you want to low key push boundaries, but you pick and choose who you want to do it to. That's what I mean by you gonna get what you gonna get, because you pick and chose what you wanted to do. You knew what you was doing. So with that being said, have a great day. For those that deserve it. For the ones that don't deserve it, have the day that you deserve.